I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, I don't want to admit to myself that I have to do this. Accountability. Just do it. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. If you are new here, welcome to my absolute chaotic mess of a life. I'm in a bit of a pickle at the moment, you guys. My life just feels like a shambles. So many things need to change, but I thought I would start by making a little mini series here on this channel, just doing some organising, some decluttering, and just sorting out my space. So hopefully it will inspire you guys to do the same if you need to do so. If I can do it, you can do it, because I am an absolute chaotic mess. So, if you don't believe me, let me take you on a little tour of what's going on here. This is the boiler room, and I can't close the door. This is the tiny room with all the junk in it. Goodbye. The Christmas decorations are still up in the sitting room, and it's January 3rd. We don't talk about the dining room because it's not finished yet, but also because it looks like this. The kitchen's not too bad. However, this is my dishwasher. Last week I filled this up and I forgot to press the button on the front. This very important button. And I left it for 5 days, so by the time I came to open it, all of the cutlery was growing hair. I wish I was joking about that one. My kitchen door still looks like this. And what's behind it is even worse. Send help, please. So, every week in January, I'm going to be posting a video all about decluttering one area of my life. And heck, it might even flow into February because... did I tell you I'm a mess? So today, in this first mini episode, I am tackling clothing, shoes, accessories, jewellery, anything I adorn my body in is going to be evaluated, and a lot of it is going to be sent to the charity shop. Anyway, I'm gonna jump in. Let's do this. Good morning. So I'm gonna go through my wardrobe and my chest of drawers because look at this. This is so full of t-shirts that it's actually coming off of the rails all the time and breaking. As for the wardrobe, I mean, the front of it doesn't look good to begin with. Not too bad. I could do with getting rid of a few things. Not great. This is where the magic is happening. I have some summer clothes down there I need to go through. I'm gonna start by taking everything out and putting it on the bed. Okay, so step one of a good closet declutter is to assess what you have. Take everything out from every area in your home where you might have clothes and accessories and put it on one big pile. Not only will this shock you, but it will make it much easier to sort through and easier to see duplicates of what you already have. I'm going downstairs to get all my coats to add to the pile, and quite frankly I'm scared because that pile is getting very big. This is mine, that's mine. This is all of my clothing. This is shocking. This has really put everything into perspective, and I'm a little bit in shock at how much stuff I truly had. I thought I was good at getting rid of stuff, but apparently I'm not. So that's why we're doing this, because we're gonna make some positive life changes. Now I have to sort through it, so yeah. Next up, it's time to clean. I need backup. Henrietta. With everything out of the drawers, now is a really good time to give your space a thorough clean before putting anything back. There's no point putting it back in dirty drawers, and it will feel like a really nice fresh start. So I've cleaned and cleared out the wardrobe and the drawers. Henrietta has been helping me out here. This is what it looks like, empty and clean. And so are these, except for this top one, because this is underwear and I don't think you need to see that, so yeah. Now I'm gonna go through the clothes pile and see what I think I'm gonna wear and what I'm just not gonna bother with. Now onto the sorting process. So this will be hard, but it'll be worth it. Make 3 piles: keep, donate, and recycle. I've recently realized not to bother with a maybe pile because I found that it's easier just to make a decision on the spot and stick to it.
Sort the clothes by category. So I started with coats and then moved on to jumpers and skirts, etc, etc. This will help you notice how many of each item you have. It might shock you, but it will help you realize what you definitely don't need and perhaps what you might need more of in your wardrobe. And if you're truly struggling with getting rid of things, here's a very brief list of a few of the questions that you could ask yourself while you're decluttering to maybe help you make some better decisions and let you get rid of a few more things. When you're happy with the progress you've made and what you've gotten rid of, you can start putting stuff back in your wardrobe and drawers. You might find as you're doing this and putting things back, you actually manage to get rid of a few more things, because that's what I did. So here's me just putting all my jumpers back into their place and getting kind of some system in order. As you can see, I've got them all sorted by category to make it easier for me to sort through, but you can hang them up in whichever order you'd like. I like to use these flocked velvet hangers so the clothes don't slip off very easily, and also for skirts I use these pegs that slip really easily onto the hangers. I find them on Amazon. So this is what my wardrobe is looking like, all nice and tidy, color coordinated by category, and super organized. I'm very, very pleased with how this turned out. Okay, now let's tackle the accessories.
Okay, my clothes are done, so I'm going to move on to accessories. This was what was in the wardrobe. It's just a ton of scarves and just lots of hats and gloves and things. I also pulled out these bags, and this is full of jewelry and apparently a couple of parking tickets and receipts. Glasses and sunglasses, that's not going to be fun. This is headbands, and this is also headbands. Okay, let's begin. I'm going to be ruthless.
So I tried to cut this down a bit, but here's me just sorting through all of my bags and trying to make some decisions.
This guy I picked up in a charity shop. I like it, but still got the plastic tag on it. There's loads of stuff in here. Oh, I needed that. Handy. I want to get rid of this one, but I might keep it because the only other handbags I use on a regular basis, these guys, they're really small, whereas this is quite big, and sometimes these are frustrating. So I'll keep this for a little while. I'll think about that one. This headscarf I bought in Italy last summer. I thought it was really cute until I unwrapped it from the packaging and realized that it says, so I think this can go. Do I need this? No, I don't need this one. This is a solid fave. Always good to have a plain bandana. Why is there an earplug in here?
As with clothes, it's really important to try on some of your accessories to make sure you really want to keep them. A lot of these sunglasses were not great.
Oh no.
So I did this over the course of 2 days, and on day 2 I moved on to jewellery, which was fun, I guess.
Oh, those are cute. I'll keep those. There's a bunch of crusty fake eyelashes in the bottom of this. Ew! Oh dear. Oh, those have to go in the bin.
That was a lovely surprise. Anyway, for the jewellery, the process was pretty similar to that of the clothes. I just dumped everything out and categorized it by type. Make sure to work your way through each piece, making good decisions as you go.
So here's how we've done with jewellery. I've put everything into separate categories. So now we just need to organize and give it a little bit of a system. Okay, last but not least, I'm gonna tackle the box of hats and scarves that are on the floor that I keep tripping over. This one. Okay, I'm done with this. In all honesty, I decluttered all of my winter scarves and hats at the beginning of the season, so I knew this wouldn't be very interesting to watch, but I've got summer hats in here, winter hats and gloves in here, and a pile of scarves that I folded the other night. This is what I'm getting rid of. This guy does not fit my head. Oh, and this scarf, because I have a pale pink scarf that I prefer. So I'll send you on your way.
And lastly, this goes for all of the categories, but find an organisation system that works for you, whether it's a box, basket, hooks or trinket dishes. I like to have my jewellery where I can see it so I don't forget to put it on in the mornings, but I like to have my clothes tucked away.
So I've hung all of my necklaces up on this guy, and then I've got these 3 little dishes. I prefer having things out so I can actually see them. So I've got my rings in this one, some hair ties in this one, and then this guy is a super ancient DIY from eons ago, and I put bracelets and watches and wrist related things in here.
I found this space at the top of my wardrobe really handy so I can see all of my scarves and my jeans. And for the other bits, I found that boxes were useful. I tucked these in the bottom of the wardrobe only to find them when I actually need them.
Okay, so everything has been done and decluttered. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulder. I can't wait to show you guys, but I want to mention something I managed to do first that I was really kind of impressed with. So I actually did day 1 a few days ago and had a couple of days in between day 1 and today, day 2, and in that time I went shopping in the January sales. I didn't pick up anything I didn't need because I've seen everything in my wardrobe and I realized I have basically everything now, but there were 2 things that I noticed I needed, so I was able to get those in the sale. So the first one is a puffer coat, which is super cozy and warm. I realized that as much as I love my coats, I end up wearing Ben's on a daily basis because it's a puffer and it's really cozy, and I don't actually wear these if I'm just like nipping around to my nan's house or something. So I decided to invest in a proper coat. This one's from Jack Wills and it was in the sale, so it was like half price. I also needed a proper sized backpack because I have nothing if I'm going on a plane or traveling anywhere, literally nothing that fits my stuff in it. So I got this one also from Jack Wills, also in the sale, and I think it's so pretty. These are my 2 favorite colors, burgundy and pink, as you can see. But yeah, I'm really pleased that I was actually able to go through what I have and realize what I needed. Going shopping in the January sales is something I really like to do, and I could have very easily bought a ton of stuff, but I'm really pleased that I saw what I had and what I needed, and I invested in 2 very important pieces that I can have for a long time. So, and also because I got the new bag, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get rid of it because I never use it, and now I have a mid-sized bag, so this can go to the charity shop. And another thing, before I show you what it all looks like, I'm gonna show you how much I'm getting rid of. It doesn't look like much from this angle, but those are 2 humongous shopping bags. And this is all of the jewelry. There is quite a bit of stuff there. I cannot believe I managed to declutter this much stuff. Look at all this. I left it in the hallway to try and remind myself to take it to the charity shop within the next few days. Now it's time to show you guys what it all looks like. So this is the wardrobe, and I've got all of the accessories down there, and then some jeans, skirts and scarves. And that's basically the majority of the clothes that I wear outside the house, when I'm not wearing leggings, of course. So these are my shelves, and beforehand this basket was full of headscarves. This one behind here was full of headscarves, and this was full of glasses, and I managed to get rid of quite a lot of glasses because this was actually overflowing at one point, and a lot of these are prescription, so I don't know if I should get rid of them or not. Behind here I have my headscarves, and considering this was in that big basket and in here, I think I've done pretty well. I got rid of a few of my gym clothes because I have way too many clothes for someone who goes to the gym once a week. And in here I just have loungewear like hoodies, long sleeves and a few pajamas, and it's deceptively shallow actually, so you can't really fit much in here, so I think I've done quite well. And lastly, I finally have a place for tank tops and t-shirts, and I didn't want there to be an empty space, so I put a hoodie in here too. And most importantly, the drawers closed now, so that's a plus. Oh, and I put all of my small jewelry plates here. Not really sure where I'm gonna put them, but for the time being, they're there. I actually can't believe that I'm done. I normally get halfway through this kind of thing and then get bored, so I feel really good. And the drawers close and the wardrobe is tidy. I feel actually a lot like a new person. That sounds really silly, but I do. If you're gonna declutter your wardrobe, please let me know, share a comment down below, or tag me on Instagram once you've done it. I'd love to see. And yeah, I guess I'll see you next week for the next one. Bye.